some soup, chicken soup. With noodles or mutts, as if they have.
Give me a break.
I said if.
Forget it.
Give me some orange juice, lots of it. And Dr. Unger's flu powder.
At a truck stop? I'm sure.
All right. How about chewable vitamin C?
Chucky Chumps, maybe.
Orange-flavored candy won't help me. At least get me...
Watch Colorado's news leader, 9 News at noon.
Get some soup, chicken soup. With noodles or mutts, as if they have.
Give me a break.
I said if.
Forget it.
Give me some orange juice, lots of it. And Dr. Unger's flu powder.
At a truck stop? I'm sure.
All right. How about chewable vitamin C?
Chucky Chumps, maybe.
Orange-flavored candy won't help me. At least get me some aspirin. I have a headache and my legs ache and everything aches.
Again, I say, doctor.
You know a doctor that makes tent calls?
If you're so rich, how come you're here like this?
Did I ask for your life story?
Call it a credit check. I mean, you promised me $50 a day.
Yes. I didn't promise you my personal bio.
Well, then cough up the cash.
I don't pay in advance.
How do I know you're not going to stiff me?
You have my word.
Well, your word won't cut it in most convenience stores.
Well, how do I know you'll come back?
Trust is a beautiful thing.
Dear.
Catch you later.
I want change. Be lucky if I get a cup of soup. What's a dumb move? It's a perfect stranger. Now, what option did I have? A squirrel? A messenger service? You gotta trust somebody sometime.
Nana smiled her most radiant smile and said very sweetly, well, some of my best friends were ornithologists. Okay, well, I thought it was hilarious. But then again, I was 9. I guess you kind of had to be there.
Maybe so.
You know, I feel like I'm standing under the spotlight playing to an empty club, Noah.
You ain't got to play to me.
Well, I'm trying to cheer you up.
You ain't got to do that neither.
Great, then we'll just sit here in silence.
This was a bad idea.
Don't go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not insensitive. I'm really not. I'm just confused, sort of. I mean, you're behaving as if...
Somebody died?
Look, Noah, you've seen a lot of people die. And a lot of those people were very close to you. And I mean, this Alma thing, I mean, is there something that you're not telling me?
I'd like to make another toast. Edmund, to our wives. To Erica, and to Maria.
I'll second that emotion.
Well, I knew things would work out. Now we can have a nice, quiet evening at home.
Erica, best girlfriend. Life as I knew it has come to a wretched end.
Opal, what's wrong?
It's Palmer.
Palmer, is he sick? Is it his heart?
Testosterone poisoning.
Opal, this is really not...
Galloping gonads.
Opal, can I call you after dinner?
How can you eat when my life is in pieces?
All right, then. Why don't you just, meet me in the study?
Yeah, we'll ask Mary to make you some tea or a drink. What would you like?
Well, how about a new life? Can Mary whip me up one of those?
Opal, I'll be with you just as soon as we finish dinner.
Don't bother yourself. I mean, who am I? Only your best friend. But please, don't let me interrupt your meal just because my marriage is over.
Opal, I'm sure that when the smoke clears,
When the
you
smoke
and
clears,
Palmer...
I am going to be a bachelorette. We are talking division of property here. Oh, but please don't worry about me. Just go ahead, enjoy your meal. I'll go find us a support group for shattered women.
Opal, why don't you sit down? Opal, it can't be that bad.
No, I suppose it could be worse. I could come down with a disfiguring disease.
No, why don't you just take some deep breaths, Opal? Have a sip of water.
Yeah, thanks.
Could I fix you some dinner? Have you eaten?
Just my heart out.
Opal, I know that Palmer is a very difficult man, but I mean, he loves you more than life.
Yeah, and every marriage hits some rough spots.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 hit the end of the line. Well, for me and Palmer, this is it. Finito.
No. I'm sure you had a big fight. I mean, that's obvious. But so, if I were you, I would go directly home.
What, and start packing?
No.
Yeah, well, that was my first impulse. But, you know, just move out. Lock, stock, and portable crib.
No, never act on impulse.
Especially when you're upset.
Oh, well, don't worry. I came to my senses. I mean, why should my little boy just be displaced? Just because that Lothario broke my heart doesn't mean I don't still have my self-esteem. I have signed on with many sleazy snakes before, but this time I'm signing off in snakeskin pumps.
Opal, I bet if you go home and sleep, by morning you will just feel...
Calm, cool, and calculating. Well, don't worry. I'm about 12 hours ahead of schedule, and that's why I made a beeline to you, the expert. I need you to walk me through the ABCs.
What?
You know, alimony, basic child support, college, fund, community property, the whole 9 yards.
Opal, come on. I'm not qualified to give you legal advice.
Well, you've had more marital crack-ups than all the Gabor sisters rolled into one.
Oh, what a thing to say.
That is a compliment. You are the queen, the Grand Duchess of divorce. I mean, show me a man who tries to make you look like a fool, and I'll show you a soprano in the St. Giles Boys
You need some
Choir.
privacy, Opal. Why
Oh, I
you
don't
just
mean to push you all out of your own dining room. I wouldn't think of it. And besides, I mean, why shouldn't you hear? Me, Erica, we're just like sisters. That makes all of us family, doesn't it?
Well, sometimes even in family, there are some subjects that are sensitive.
Well, it is just time for me to desensitize. I have got to steel myself for the tabloids.
No, what you need to do is you need to cool down, Opal.
I
You
am
need
as
to think
cool as blue thunder charting my solo flight. I just got to get me a laser-powered divorce lawyer, that's all. Raoul Gelder, he's a friend of yours, isn't he? Couldn't you call him for me tonight, please?
Opal, you can't be serious.
Oh, I know. Jack is a friend and all that, but he's out of town and I'm in a hurry.
Opal, don't do anything hasty.
Hasty? What, you think I'm being hasty? Oh, just wait till the whole sordid story comes out. No, if I was being hasty, I'd have Palmer's head on a platter, garnished with his male accoutrements.
Bon appetit.
You haven't changed a bit since you left Pigeon Hollow.
That is not true, Dixie.
You never made a promise you didn't break. Obviously, family means nothing to you.
Well, Pete Cooney's not my family.
You are so selfish. You do whatever you have to do to get what you want. You just don't care who you hurt.
Well, I'm not the one that hurt Opal.
Me, Will, Uncle Palmer, Opal, we're all just little hurdles for you to jump over so you can get what you want.
You can't believe that, Dixie. Honey, you mean the world to me.
Don't you dare try to sweet-talk me. I just saw you in action, just oozing all over poor Opal.
Well, poor Opal didn't seem to mind.
She was hurt. She was angry. And you're working it for all you can get.
Pete doesn't deserve her.
And you do. Why can't you just stay away from her?
Well, I'm sorry, honey. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm in love with the lady, and I'm gonna take this thing through as far as it goes. All the way to the altar if she'll have me.
You and Opal? Next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Just take a look.
Sorry,
Try and look past the bruises, okay?
Nope.
She's 5'5". She weighs about 100 pounds. Strawberry blonde hair. Come on, look at the eyes. Do they ring a bell?
Look, it's mostly coffee to go here. Hold the cream, hold the eye contact.
That's what they all say.
Well, look, this is a highway. It's not a neighborhood store. If the kid comes in, I'll try to notice. It's the best I can do.
Look, do me a favor. If you see her, give me a call.
So, what's the story here? Runaway?
We don't know.
From around here?
We think she's from New York. Her name's Laura. That's all we really know.
So what'd you do, rip somebody off?
This is not a crime situation.
Yeah, but the picture in the paper.
The kid disrupted some big Pine Valley hoo-ha. It was the media event circus of the season. Maybe you saw it.
Sorry, I missed that one. They offering a reward for spotting this girl?
Not yet, but that might change.
Well, you keep me posted on that money angle. I'll try to keep an open eye.
What a guy. You get a lot of kids in here?
In spurts. Mostly we're truckers. Families en route to Jefferson Park. They come in, check out the news rack, buy zip, and split.
Look, I know it's a long shot.
Hey, you never know. Maybe this, Laura? Maybe she'll show up.
Wasn't this hard before? I'm just getting weaker and weaker. What if I die out here? Yeah, the kid will come back. Shit, what's the catch? I better hurry. I get spotted by a hunter or a camper or something. 20, 40, 60, 80. It's enough in here to last me a lifetime. Thanks, Tad. You did one thing right. Maybe a lot of things. Who knows? Who remembers? Another world. Another lifetime.
Stop trying to read me. It's insulting.
Well, something is wrong. Something beyond Alma. I mean, you're not yourself.
You don't know me.
I know that you're miserable.
I'm having a bad day. Can we leave it there?
You don't trust me, do you?
Why won't you let this alone?
Because something is eating you up, and it's not going away. Is there something about Alma, something that she reminds you?
Shut up!
Okay. Okay.
Taylor, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Sort of. I don't know. Maybe we're more alike than you think.
Yeah?
You know my great-grandmother, Wilhelmina? Meanie, they called her for short. And I don't know why, because it never fit her. She was the kindest woman in the whole, well, in our family. And I know that's not saying much, but she was always wonderful to me. She was an accomplished painter. And, well, that's a long story in itself, but when I was young, we used to paint together every morning. And she was older than Boston, Noah. And I never, ever thought that she would die. And then the summer of my 10th birthday, one night she went to sleep, and that was it. And I didn't cry. Not at the wake, not at the funeral, on Illumination Night, or the 4th of July, for the whole summer. Until it came time to leave. And my nanny said to me, "Taylor, don't forget your watercolors." From that moment on, and days after. Well, you get the picture. I'm only telling you this now because I am not one to show people that I'm unhappy. And God forbid if they ever see me cry. God, sorry. Hello? Hey, Derek, what's up? Oh, right. Oh, gosh, what time is it? I didn't think it was... Yeah, well, I'd love to go under ordinary circumstances, but, excuse me. God, my allergies are just out of control. Yeah, I mean, God, you see my eyes, they're as big as tennis balls, and I can hardly breathe. Yeah. Well, yeah, I took something for it, but it's not working. I guess I have to go see my doctor in New York. Yeah, right. Well, I was gonna, but since you're going that way, would you mind telling Cody and explaining it to him for me? Thank you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I mean, a man who forgets his own name forgets a wife like that.
Opal, that's absurd.
Oh, what? Palmer Cortland? Give me a break. That guy was born a Cooney, and if I have my way, he will end up a cat food poor Cooney.
You're gonna sue him for his family name?
I'm gonna sue his eyeballs right out of his sockets.
Well, so much for the deviled eggs.
When I'm done with him, he won't have a pot to...
Opal, that's enough. People are trying to eat.
Yeah, that's another thing. I want the chicken shack, too. It was my recipe that put that place on the map, and I want Cortland Manor. I'm going to rename it. I'm going to call it Opal's Place or Purdy's Palace, something like that.
Harmony House?
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Hasn't Palmer lived at Cortland Manor since the dawning of time?
Not anymore. I kicked him out, and he can live on the street for all I care.
Opal, what did he do? Did he forget your birthday?
He forgot my existence, or chose to ignore the fact.
Look, I know that Palmer can be inconsiderate.
Oh,
Opal,
try treacherous, low, and deceitful. Why not try on faithless infidel for size?
Excuse me?
Palmer Cortland slithered into another woman's bed. Oh, yeah, and I will be darned if he'll ever slither into mine again. When I am through with him, he will wish
Okay,
that
that is it. Opal, it is not dinner conversation. That's it. Just come with me.
Thank you all for your understanding.
Well, Opal's usually not that far gone.
I think we should just set her a regular place for dinner now that she's got a marriage that's on the rocks.
No, I assure you, no.
Well, you know, you heard her. She's just like sisters with Erica, and you wouldn't want to mess up those sibling bonds.
Maria, it will not happen.
Maybe I should make another salad. This one's wilted.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Dmitri. It's imperative that I speak with your wife.
Well, I wasn't planning on any grand announcement, but you may as well know.
Hold it just a second. Can we start from the top?
My intentions towards your mother are honorable.
He's milking this Janet thing for all he can get.
I love your mother, and I think that I can make her happy.
When have you ever made anybody happy?
Yeah, and what are you doing here with all this stuff? Would you come over here to propose?
Damn near.
No!
No, just a second, just one at a time. I'm a little jet lagged, and you apparently have slipped into some kind of alternate reality.
Opal's marriage is over.
You wish.
Your mother is very dear to me.
Yeah, well, she's very dear to me, too. Where is she, upstairs?
I don't know. She stormed out. I don't know where she is.
Well, I'd take that as a no if I were you.
No, you're the one she's ticked off at.
Ted, I got really mad when I came here, and I let it slip that you and I knew about Janet.
Which puts you on Palmer's side.
I'm not on anybody's side. She take the baby?
No, I don't think so. I think Petey's upstairs still with Beatrice.
She pack a bag?
No.
How about her wallet?
Ted, I don't know. I don't know where she is. You don't think she would do anything crazy, do you?
Honey, we are talking about my mother here.
This is somewhat embarrassing. I seem to be in the midst of a small family crisis.
Small?
Yes, so if you could tell Erica that I'm here.
Well, she's involved right now.
No, this is very urgent. I just want a moment of her time.
I think it's time for a marriage counselor, Palmer.
I beg your pardon.
Well, the way I look at it, you got two choices. Massive damage control or a studio apartment in Alimony Towers.
The scandal mongers are at it already, I take it.
No. Palmer, Opal just came by.
We were sort of treated to dinner theater with compliments of your wife.
Yeah, it was a one-woman show about cheating husbands and major property settlement.
Was Erica able to calm her down?
We were fresh out of tranquilizers.
Still hysterical. Howling?
Pretty hysterical.
Well, do you have any idea where she is now? Please, not Reno.
Well, she's either in the living room or the study with Erica. Palmer, I wouldn't interrupt if I were you.
Well, you're not me, and your marriage is not dangling by a thread.
I'll report any fatalities.
Well, what on earth could be next?
Opal, you know that I am very concerned about your welfare.
Well, you are the only one who cares.
It's just that this is terrible timing for me. I'm under so much pressure right now.
Oh, well, excuse me. Next time I'll make an appointment.
Oh, Opal, please just try to understand. This house is just brimming with enormous egos, out of control. I'm the only one here with any kind of sense of proportion. The whole family structure would fall apart if it wasn't for me.
At least you still got some family.
Opal, the dinner hour is very important to trying to create that kind of unity. I always try to foster that.
You know, you would break up the Last Supper if you found out Dimitri was cheating.
Oh, these things happen.
Oh, my, aren't we tolerant? Not even a teensy bit shocked, are we? Why is that, I wonder?
Well, we don't shock easily.
You were in on this too, weren't you?
What?
Tad, Dixie, Seabone. Now, my so-called best friend, y'all took a vow of silence to protect that two-faced rogue.
That's ridiculous, Opal. Why would I protect Palmer?
Why would you protect Janet Green?
Janet Green? What has she got to do with...
PC and the she-dog did the foul deed in the Chicken Shack office.
Janet?
Yes, Janet. I was a callous, heartless cad. I don't deserve your forgiveness, even though not having it makes me a broken man. So would you please, Opal, tell me that it's not over between us?
Bridge coming up at noon.
It's not over.
No, you won't regret this.
Not by a long shot.
You are the love of my life. I know we belong together. I'll do anything possible to make this up to you. I'll crawl through broken glass.
Yeah, on your eyeballs. That's just for openers, and I'll take over from there.
We can go to a marriage counselor
I don't
if you
think
like.
there'll be much left to counsel once I'm through with you in divorce court. I'm gonna skin you, and then I'm gonna gut you, and then I'm gonna hang you out to dry.
It was just one night.
That'll be the most expensive night you ever had in your life, mister.
Erica, would you help me get through to her?
Palmer, whatever possessed you to bed that maniac?
I thought it was Jane Cox.
Oh, Jane Cox, Jane Eyre, Jane Fonda. What difference does it make?
I was drunk.
Oh, that is the lamest excuse in recorded history.
I will do anything to win you back. I will. Just tell me what to do.
Get out.
Opal,
Go
please,
to
I can't-
hell.
I'm already there.
Opal, he seems sincerely penitent.
Yeah, he seems like a human being, too, but that's an illusion. I married a reptile.
Opal, don't you think you're making rather a lot of this?
What would you do in my place?
I would probably take a long cruise and then show up in all the fashion capitals of the world. By the time I got back, Palmer would be crawling to me on his hands and knees. I'd watch him grovel, and then I would take him back.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Opal, Opal, Opal. No man is perfect, and you have a child to think about.
Yeah, well, Mr. Hot Pants should have thought about that before.
Yes, I know he should have, yes, but, well, I mean, he didn't have a long-term affair, and one lapse should...
One lapse leads to another. You, of all people, should know that.
What do you mean, me of all people should
Why
know
did
that?
I ever expect that you would sympathize with the injured party? I mean, any woman who sleeps with her own brother-in-law.
Look, I think you better leave.
I never should have come.
Well, there's no point in holding off any longer. You can go ahead and serve the main course.
I don't mind waiting.
You don't mind? I'm gonna go check on Erica.
All right.
You are being such a good sport.
Well, you sort of have to be when you're living your life in a stadium.
I love a woman who can laugh at chaos. Will you be the mother of my children?
Oh, boy, with all the practice of the crazy people running in and out of here, I guess this is practice for a full house of kids.
What do you think the odds are we end up with an Opal?
Huh. Well, you never know what you're going to fish out of the gene pool, but I'll take whatever I can get, whether it's a little Hector, a little Edmund, a little Terror, a little Diva, like someone we know. And...
Someone we know and love.
What are you doing in there?
If I tell you, it won't be a surprise.
Yeah, well, how much longer this surprise is gonna take?
Trust me, Noah, it's going to be worth the wait.
You're smart, too.
Yeah, I am. But I ain't got no diploma. Got no honors from no college. Is that what you need? Well, did you find religion, Julia? No, I'm serious. Do you need some nice Catholic man to bring home to Pop Santos? Maybe my address ain't cutting it? I know Front Street can start to look a little skeevy once you got yourself back in that Wild Wind tip. Is that it? Think maybe I'll never make enough money? I ain't got that Marek money bloodline thing happening? And why you always say you don't know? I think maybe you know. Julia? Speak with me. You say you love me, and I believe you. But I'm a black man. Now look, I gotta hand this to you one more time on account of that just seems to be where we're at here. I'm a black man. Is that the problem? Hey, Taylor, this couple out here, in the picture, you know, Terrence's old lady and what's his name? John.
Tom?
They still together?
What a question, of course. Livia and Tom will be together forever.
What makes you so sure?
Well, they're perfectly suited for each other.
Some people wouldn't see it like that.
Oh, like who? The Grand Imperial Wizard? They don't socialize with him. So are you ready?
For what?
My surprise.
Oh, yeah. Show me.
After several years in dark blue serge, I'm opting for something softer. So what do you think?
Wake up, Taylor. It's Derek. I brought some allergy stuff. Come on, Taylor, get up.
This is stupid.
Look, I'll get rid of him, okay? Oh, is it morning?
We talked 20 minutes ago.
I must have been in a deep sleep.
Yeah, you sounded really bad and you had me worried, so I went out and I got some nose spray, a vaporizer, and some over-the-counter sinus tablets.
How sweet.
No, you better let me set up the vaporizer, because it's kind of tricky.
I'm very mechanical, Derek.
Well, since when? You can't even load a printer.
Vaporizers are my specialty. Look, you just let me have it, okay?
What do you got on?
It's my nightgown.
That's a nightgown? You wear that to bed?
Yes, when I'm sick, I like to pamper myself. Luxury is therapeutic to me.
Looks like. Hey, your cough is gone.
Oh, not really. It's sporadic. Oh, gosh.
Your eyes don't look swollen.
Well, it must be this light, because...
You know, I gotta check in with headquarters. You mind if I use your phone?
Look, Derek, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, Taylor, you couldn't be rude if you wanted to. You were brought up too well. This won't take a minute.
Oh, look, all I wanted to do was get a good night's sleep.
Well, who's that, the Sandman?
What's going on, Jim?
What's going on yourself, Jim?
I can explain.
You're in big trouble, Camille.
She's not at the Valley Inn.
What about House?
I don't know. Why would she go to a bar? I mean, alone?
What makes you think she's alone?
Well, maybe I ought to cruise through town and check for a car.
Maybe you ought to cruise back to the Pine Cone and stay out of Opal's life.
Stay out of Opal's what? What, Opal's happy home?
We have been out of our minds.
Are you all right, Opal?
You can all leave.
What did I do?
Oh, nothing. Just kept your mouth shut while my husband made a fool out of me.
Mama, I didn't want you to get hurt.
What did you take me for? Some kind of a cream puff? I have been through more in my life than the two of you put together. I lost 2 children and kept my head on straight. Do you think I was going to lose my mind over some two-timing pig?
Now, look, Opal, we all know that Uncle Palmer made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one.
But it was a one-night stand. I mean, it didn't mean anything.
How dare you tell me what it's supposed to mean, Dixie? That is not for you to decide. Who put the two of you in charge of my feelings anyway? Just go home.
Mama...
Just get out of here, I said.
I think I'll stick around.
No, I think you should just go with us, okay? We should all go.
Now, there you go again, Dixie. This is my house. I will decide who stays and who goes.
Well, I think you should know, Opal, that my father has designs on you.
I can speak for myself, Dixie, and will.
And I have been around the block. I know when a man takes a shine to me.
Well, he wanted you to find out about Janet. He said...
That is a lot of hooey.
My husband slept with the Crowbar Killer, and you did not see fit to tell me about that. Palmer exposed me to God only knows what, but you didn't seem to care that I might have gotten some sexually transmitted disease. But now you think you gotta warn me about your daddy having designs on me like I'm some delicate little flower? Where do you get off, Missy?
Fine, I'm going home, okay?
Well, why? I've only asked you to clear out 3 times.
Fine, this is totally up to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, I am completely out of it.
You certainly are. And so are you.
I'll call you when you calm down. When I get some sleep.
You're a little tough on Dixie.
I just feel like I could rend somebody with my bare hands, strangle him.
Pete?
I'd like to rip Palmer's lips off, but the one I really want to kill is already dead.
What took you so long? I'm really dehydrated.
When's your grape?
Soda? You got soda?